Hey guys, just want to jump on quick. I have mail day, and we've been doing mail day and unboxing a little bit different this year. We're trying to either talk to the builders or show you guys them in the water. And this is from Benjamin Duke of Duke's Dozerz, and this is one of his spinner baits. This one actually came from the New York show via Adam of Top Line Baits, and I actually picked it up at the Odyssey. And this is one of Benjamin's earlier models, and I actually reached out to him for some clarification before I showed my audience. These things are catching all over the States and the Midwest already, but I didn't want to show you guys until I reached out to Benjamin, and he said his construction has changed slightly, so that's why I haven't showed it to you guys. We've had this one in the water and it looks amazing. So he kindly, after we spoke, said, I'll send you a new one. It's the newer style construction. So let's have a look and we'll kind of compare it. And I know he didn't really want me to go into what he was doing before, but I just felt it was fair to kind of show you guys both and say it's the evolution of the Duke's Dozerz. And there it is, Duke's Dozerz. And I asked them for basically just kind of a walleye style pattern, which is what we got here. See if I can get it out without any pokey death. Got decal. And so this one here, I believe that's a 9 and it must be a 7. This looks like an 8 and a 6, which kind of falls in line with what we do. And obviously he puts trebles on there, which is not something we typically like on spinner baits. And I haven't really reached out to him, but I will, and in a lot of cases, I'm going to replace that back hook with just a single upturn hook, and in most cases I'll take that front treble off because we like to use them around weeds. So the big difference here, I'll kind of show you guys because he has upgraded. So on the older model that I had, it's got 3 skirts, and I noticed that the skirts are actually tied with tie wraps or plastic zip ties, whatever you call them. And I wasn't sure if that was an early proto or what that was or how I ended up with that. And I didn't want to say that that's how the construction was. And he said, no, he has upgraded. So the new ones are all tied, and I believe it's epoxied. So again, 3 skirts, each one's tied separate. Well, this one looks like it's got 2 skirts on the smaller version, and the bigger one's got 3. And it's got the spring loop there, so it doesn't have that twisted style of wire. And from what I can tell here, there's no poured lead on the wire, which I like, so there's no fail point from the wire being heated into the lead. So I really like that, and I like the fact that he can take that front treble off, and he actually added a piece of shrink wrap on that front treble right there to keep the flash from jamming in there. Little details, guys. Those are the details that make all the difference in this sport when you're not having hooks fouled, and that's something that Dave and I do with a lot of our hooks. Dave will put his hooks in some foam, and then he'll take the wife's fingernail polish and put a dab in each one, just so that when we use it in the top position on a bucktail, you're not getting that flash wrapped up in there. And the back one, not as big of a deal. And again, guys, I won't have this one in the water, but I'm going to show you guys that one. And like I say, the success that they're already having in the South is amazing. And I'm sure the guys that are going to be throwing them in Canada here right away are going to be having a lot of success with them. I like this color. I just think that for us, we'll swap the hooks out, and it'll be a perfect style of spinnerbait for the style of fishing we use. For you guys that like to fish over deeper structure, deeper rocks, etc., I would say, yeah, keep the trebles on there. Or if you want to troll them, not really our thing. We have trolled in the past with some success. It's no surprise that we love spinner baits. We've had a lot of success over the past few years on spinner baits, and the spinner bait construction has come a long ways from some of the older ones that used to have that wire twist here that was prone to failure, or poured into the lead, which I just personally I don't like. I've lost a really big fish on an old Blue Fox one, and that one just stung me hard, so I try to stay away from that style of construction. Again, that's a personal thing, but the way that these guys, and like Benjamin's building a spinner bait, like this is awesome. It looks good. It looks good in the water. It's catching fish. I'm sure it'll catch for us. And check out the video right here where we really have some success with spinner baits and how it is that they work for us. And it's a quick, short one, guys, but the Duke's Dozerz spinner baits look amazing. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for sending me a couple and letting us share with our audience. And for now, 54 Bus is out of here. I'll catch you guys out on the water later.